Are you planning to move to Enugu, either temporarily or relocating permanently to Enugu? Or are you a student or a corper that's going to be staying in Enugu for a while? Or are you planning a staycation or vacation in Enugu? Then this video is definitely for you. You don't want to keep watching because you don't want to miss these tips. Hey there, hey beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just coming across this face for the very first time, my name is Favor Opara, and I post videos around lifestyle, travels, vlogs, both uni and medical vlogs. I post videos around fashion and other content, so you do want to consider subscribing. Hit the subscribe button and also tap on that bell. Yeah, tap on that bell, close the subscribe button, so you'll be notified anytime I post new videos, so you don't miss out on the videos. And whilst you are here, do consider checking my other videos. I have tons of interesting videos for you to watch, so you do want to go through my playlist and binge watch them. Okay, now let's get on to the business of today. I'm going to be talking about 10 things you need to know before considering to move to Enugu. So if you're moving to a new place, you need to be aware of what you're going to expect. Like, you don't just move into this place, you need to make your research about this place. And yes, I know quite alright that they've said a lot of good things about Enugu. I'm not coming here to talk bad about Enugu, no. I'm just coming here to tell you the bigger truth. I'm telling you the truth so you know how to plan towards your stay here, so you don't be surprised when you come here. Like they say, Enugu is the Abuja of the southeast of Nigeria. Yes, it's not a lie, it's very true, because coming to southeast Nigeria, Enugu is one of the most developed in southeast Nigeria. And yes, the structures and everything, the organization of Enugu is really nice. And every other life you can find in Lagos and Abuja, you can find it here in Enugu. So speaking from my 5 years experience of living in Enugu, I'm going to be telling you this point of how to adapt and live here in Enugu. So now my first tip now today is going to be the cost of living in Enugu. Guys, when you're moving to a new place, you need to check out the cost of living in that particular place, so if you'll be able to keep up with this place, or you could just think of another location. Okay, but the good news is that the cost of living in Enugu is actually very fair. It's fair compared to the likes of maybe Port Harcourt and some parts of Abuja and Lagos. We all know that the prices of things in the market now have skyrocketed. Yes, I am not going to come here and tell you that things are very cheap in Enugu. No, I'm not going to tell you that. But I'm going to tell you that it's fair, because both foodstuffs, the prices of foodstuffs, clothing, and other things you can look for in Enugu is actually very fair. I've gone to Worry in the other side, and I know that even food is expensive here. That's when I appreciated Enugu, that you can actually get good food in Enugu at affordable rates. Okay, so if you are planning to stay in Enugu permanently, you do want to know how Enugu works when it comes to the market. Yes, because one of the good thing I would like to say about Enugu is that there are a lot of things you see online that you might not really see in your local market. But here in Enugu, I'm telling you that 80% of those things you see online, you can look for it and get it here in Enugu. You just need to know the right place, the right location, or the right spot where those things are being sold, aside the malls, the normal market, and some other destination stores here in Enugu. So yes, and that aside, if you are more of a minimalist, the way things are now in the country, you're looking for a cheaper place to get things. Some persons might try to argue with me that, living in Enugu is not cheap, or because of living in Enugu is not as fair as to sell. Yeah, it actually depends on your area. Yes, it depends on your area, because for example, now talking about markets, if you always go to the street market instead of going to major markets like Ogbete, Holy Ghost, and New Market, then you're going to markets like Major Market, Kereta Market, that street market, you don't expect the prices of things to be the same. So my one tip I'm going to give you from this is that if you are trying to cut down on your expenses, especially for food and other related stuff you can get from the market, please go to big markets, major markets like that of New Market and Holy Ghost. Alright, okay, that's that for that point. So my second point here today is accommodation / house hunting. I need to take a deep breath to talk about this particular topic. You see, house hunting in Enugu is not a joke, guys. Okay, now let's shift aside the fact that you might try to go on house hunting yourself. You came to Enugu and you're looking for an accommodation to stay in Enugu. You went around yourself to look for a place you didn't see. Okay, now you now involve the agents into this case. Guys, it's not funny. I know house hunting can be a tug of war in some places too, like Lagos. Yes, I know that. But in Enugu, I think houses here are limited, and Enugu residents stay for long in a particular location, or in a particular house. They don't really interchange. Like when I stayed in Abuja, you see more people, you just stay in an accommodation for 1 year, and then the next year they might move, or 2 years move. Enugu is not like that. Most of the time, these people, these residential homes or this area, you find people living there for 10 years or more than 10 years in that particular location. So it's hard coming into Enugu and getting at them. Looking for accommodation is not easy. So then when you involve agents into it, guys, do you know that you can actually look for an accommodation? For instance, now if you're looking for a self-con in Enugu and the self-con is 200,000, please don't be surprised when they tell you that your agent and lawyer fee is 100,000 or sometimes 120, 150. I am not exaggerating. You might even be looking for a single room here in Enugu. They will tell you that, okay, that single room is 100,000, lawyer and agent fee is 120. I am not exaggerating. That's how it is now in Enugu. Like, because we all know that looking for accommodation here is difficult. So then when you now find an agent that will look for one for you, be ready to pay the agent fee, so you don't be surprised when you come here. I'm specifically talking to students and coppers that are going to be moving to Enugu to look for accommodation, because I've had people come to my DM and they're like, I've been trying to look for accommodation here in Enugu. How is it? How do I get? Do you know of empty houses and all that? Currently, if you're a student in Enugu, you have to just wait for the school section, because as it's currently on right now, so you have to wait for school section. So when people are graduating or relocating, changing accommodations, you too can also switch. But for now, like for normal areas or for other areas like that of GRA areas, of course in GRA accommodations are meant to be like very expensive, because you can see a 2-bedroom flat or a 3-bedroom flat of 1 million or 1 point, yes, per year, because that's acceptable. You have the money. So one thing I want you to take with you from all these things I've said now about this house hunting and accommodation issue is, if you are coming to Enugu, have 2 things in mind. Please, number 1, have your money for your accommodation. Aside from having your money, know what you want, because if you have your money, it won't be hard to get accommodation. At least you can be able to pay any lawyer, agent fee, caretaker fee and all that stuff, so it won't be a problem, but you're getting what you want. And number 2, if you don't have money, anything they give you, you're going to take it, because you see these agents, they're going to be taking you around. They know that this is not what you want. You told them this is what I want. They know that this is what you want. But when they ask you your budget is not up to how it is. They'll just keep taking you around. And trust me, they're not going to be showing you those houses for free. For every house you see, it's 2,000 naira. That's why I said know what you want, so you don't go to 100 places before you finally see the one you want. Know what you want and have that money at hand, okay? Right. For people that are going to be doing staycations or vacations in Enugu, there are a lot of accommodations, nice accommodations, ranging from nice hotels here in Enugu, very nice hotels. They have Airbnbs, they have free apartments, they have shortless homes too. So you can feel very comfortable when you come to Enugu on your trips or your vacations and all that. So you could actually go online, go to this website, hotels.ng, and other booking websites to book for your hotel, or go to the hotel's website itself to book for your rooms before coming to Enugu. So yeah. So now the next thing I'm going to be talking about here, the third one, is water. Guys, if you stayed in Enugu, you should know what I'm about to say, guys. In Enugu, Enugu is a city that is situated on a hill. How do I put it? Yeah. Enugu is a city on a hill. So that hilly part alone makes it difficult for us to get water during dry season. Guys, during dry season, the prices of water, if you don't have water running in your house, because most times, if you're not staying in GRA, I don't know about the GRA, but other areas of Enugu, during dry season, water automatically stops running. Well dries up. Yes, the well will dry up, and you have no option than to go into boreholes to fetch water. And this is the period where you see that a gallon of water will now start ranging from 100, 150, 200 for just a 25 gallon of water. Yes, and if you decide not to buy that kind of water, you might as well go and fetch those, dirty one from the well. If you can actually use it, that one, you will be seeing that the water is brown in color. You'll be seeing it mixed with sand. Yes, you'll be seeing it. It will be very, very obvious. Do note that when you're coming to Enugu during dry season, there's going to be a lot of water scarcity. So what you need to do, if you're staying permanently, you need to get, this tank. Get a tank so that you can call all these water tankers that can bring water to you, so you'll be able to store in your tanks. During that dry season, the price is to increase. So that's the solution to this water scarcity in Enugu. So if you can afford a tank, please do get a tank. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about, that's the fourth point, is light issue. See, God. Do you know how many times I've tried to film this video? But this NEPA people keep taking this. I don't even know why they cannot even keep the light for long. Okay, once heavy rain fall, guys, you not see light for like 2 days. Or if a very heavy rain fall, you not see light. I don't know if the rain is to stop the wire and the connection. I just feel like the connection here is poor, because like likes of Abuja and Lagos, rain will be falling, there will still be light. But here in Enugu, once the rain is about to fall, the light will just take the light. And if the rain is very, very heavy, like for 2-3 days, you will not see light here, and that's how it is. And anytime they even bring it safe, might not even stay for 2 hours and take it again, and that's how it is. So if you are here as a student or as a couple, just make sure you are permanently charging your phone, and please get the power bank. It's important to save you. Get the power bank. And yes, family people, or if you can afford generators, do get generators or solar systems that would help you when there is power outage. But on normal seasons, like dry seasons, we always see light. We see light. Anything's good. They try with their light. So, but then during that rainy season, that's where the problem is. So we can go 1 week without lights like this. You will not see any light anywhere. So that is it. So make sure you have solutions while coming. Yes, I call them solutions because have your power bank. Have your money to get a gen, or you can also come with your gen, please. But not for people that are staying in hotels, because someone running a hotel should have standby 24-hour generator. So when it's power outage, please switch to the gen so you don't have an issue with that. Okay. The 5th thing I'm going to be talking about in Enugu is transportation. Transportation in Enugu is quite fair. We have different transport vehicles ranging from keke, we have bus, they have boats, you can order boats. So you just decide on which one to take. Now buses are obviously cheaper, boats are more expensive, but you are getting to that particular place, you're going straight in good shape without any disturbance. You know that. Then keke too. So aside from go slow and hold up, transportation, like I said, is fair. So the 6th thing I'm going to be talking about is security. Security in Enugu, especially for females, guys. We know that security in Nigeria now, it's alarming. There is no way that is safe in Nigeria. There is no way that is safe. But particularly, I'm going to be talking about Enugu. Enugu, as a female, please, while going anywhere, please be very careful. If you're going to take drop, I would advise you to take boats, please. Because currently now, keke people are now using, I'm not going to generalize it though, but there are some particular guys that, should I say kidnap? Is it kidnap? Will I call it? They will use the keke, act as keke drivers, pick you up, get to a certain area, collect your properties, make you transfer all your money. Some people say they use jazz. I don't really know. I've actually seen this thing happen to so many persons, and I can testify that it is true. Because for someone to just come back, move straight to her house, pack her laptop, her everything, her accessories, her ATM card, go to the bank, withdraw and give someone, it's not jazz. Not just people carrying keke, people also carrying car doors. Okay, then so please guys, aside from that, I've had friends that recently got molested with this keke just because she was going somewhere and decided to take drop. So please guys, be very careful. Instead of taking keke, please take boats or take the general bus. But very careful when you're entering the bus. Look, there should be an elderly man or woman in that vehicle. Please don't just go and enter a vehicle that's filled with guys, whether bus or anything. Be very careful, please. Look out for yourself, because nowhere is safe now. But just try and pray while going out. Before you go out, please pray that you come back safely. Okay? Alright. The 7th point, or the 7th thing I'm going to be talking about in Enugu is recreational activities like hangout spots in Enugu, fun places to visit in Enugu, and thereabouts. Guys, Enugu is a bubbling area. It's a bubbling area, It's actually a very fun place. If you have money, then you're just going to be enjoying yourself. We have a lot of recreational activities here in Enugu. But we don't have beach, but we have resorts. We have Nike Lake Resort. We have mountains. So for those people that like hiking, we have malls. We have fancy hotels, fancy restaurants, lounges, bars. We have nice places to visit. Okay, now let's talk about the restaurants in Enugu. Chef Keys, we have a lot of restaurants in Enugu, fancy places. Fancy restaurants also for your local dishes. You can find them here in Enugu. Is it Chinese, intercontinental dishes, all of that sort. You can find it here in Enugu. So if you're planning to travel down to Enugu is actually a very good destination to travel to. Just book a very comfortable Airbnb or hotel and yes, enjoy your stay in Enugu. Okay, still under hangout spots or still under recreational activities on Saturday. Every Saturday is for sports. People of Enugu don't take their health for a jog. In the morning, you go out for jogging, you see a lot of persons jogging, so you join them. So on Saturdays at Okpara Square, when you go to Okpara Square, there are a lot of activities that will encourage you to work out. Even if you don't want to work out, there are a lot of activities there that will encourage you to have fun while doing sporting activities, dancing, a lot of activities at Okpara Square. So you do want to consider going there on Saturdays if you feel bored at home and all that. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is businesses in Enugu. Guys, I just want to give you a tip. This is just a tip I'm giving out. If you are someone that is planning to come and start up a business in Enugu, you don't know what to start, you are still trying to research, you have come to the right place. Guys, in Enugu, one of the things that move very well in Enugu is restaurant business. Yes, it moves very well, whether local or intercontinental or 5-star restaurant, anyone. It moves very, very well in Enugu because Enugu people, They like enjoyment. I will explain what I mean by they like enjoyment. They like enjoyment though. So any kind of restaurant, as far as you are giving out good food, my dear, you will get customers from north, south, east, west. People come and patronize you. Even if it's to do delivery, they will order it and you deliver it to them. One of the fastest growing businesses in Enugu is restaurant business. So I just hope you take that with you and thank me later. Okay? So my 9th point I'm going to be talking about in Enugu is the Monday lockdown. If you're coming to Enugu, you're not aware. No, normally, I guess the southeast is supposed to be on lockdown because of the tsunami challenges. But in Enugu, they don't joke with their own. Mondays is out of it. Like Mondays is lockdown. Every Monday is permanent lockdown in Enugu. I think since the beginning of this year, right? If I'm not mistaken, please correct me. Lockdown every Monday, so you have just 4 days in a week. So if you're running a business, just know that you have only 4 days from Tuesdays to Friday. So if you don't run a business on Saturday, please do consider running your business on Saturday, because in Enugu on Sunday nobody is in the open shop. Permit me to put that. Everywhere is just very dry. They respect their Sundays very well. So if you want to get your things on Saturday, you better still go to the mall to get your things on Sunday. But as far as shops, markets are locked on Sundays and Mondays. So you know how to plan yourself. The next and last thing I would like to talk about is parking space. When I came to Enugu, I saw that landlords actually build houses, knowing fully well that people might have cars, but they build these houses without parking space. If you come to Enugu, especially places like Uwani, Gariki, and some other places,
you just see cars parked by the street, in between the streets. Sometimes these cars parked can cause hold up or causes hold up. So what you just need to do is make sure you lock your cars so that it's safe. So now you know what to expect when you come to Enugu. Do well to like this video. I know you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, make sure you watch my other videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.